Hey guys, what's going on? Drax here, back again with another episode of Ark Survival Evolved on the Pooping Evolved server. How you guys doing? Hope you're having a fantastic day. I'm having a great day. Yes, I am. It's amazing, and we're all in kind of this state of perpetual waiting. So we kind of wow, I just had a really big deja vu moment. Holy cow. Like I've just a serious deja vu moment. Holy mackerel! Anyway, yeah, we all are kind of anticipating the current update that is going to be coming out here pretty soon, and you guys know what it's going to be. It's going to be the swamp biome change, and what it's going to do is it's going to affect a large portion of our bases. I don't think that good old Z and Slip and even the main town are going to be affected too much. I think it's going to be mainly Mazion, who's that building right there, myself, which is that building there, and then Menace has this building up here. If you guys haven't seen Menace's stuff, man, look at this sign. Menace's Smokehouse. That is so cool. But yeah, I don't think we're going to see... I think we're going to see a little bit of destruction when the new update comes and the new biomes are out and everything. It's going to be a little rough. So we all kind of like have emptied out our houses. If I come over here, you guys will see this when the update comes out. I recorded a bit of me moving stuff around and stuff like that. So you guys will see what I did and everything to get everything moved. But yeah, so everything's empty. We are just kind of waiting, like we don't know. So that's what we're gonna do today. Is we're actually gonna scout for a new base location. I want to check out some possible locations. I also wouldn't mind going up north and seeing what the new biomes are gonna look like at least that area, if they're gonna be viable locations for bases. Because I wouldn't mind trying to find a new base and checking everything out, you know. So I'm gonna bring you guys along, and we're gonna check out some new base places. If we go ahead and look on the map here, for those of you that didn't know, I used to have my old base location right around 6585. There's a little inlet there. That's where the lava cave is. That's where I spent a lot of my time. Up and down that coast, you know, I came inland every once in a while, but I never came in that far. So this entire section of the map that we're on now is really, really new to me, right? So I want to explore it. I want to get in tune with it. I want to explore it. I want to check stuff out. I want to go to that river that's about 4520, and I want to follow that up, see if there's any really cool places up there. Maybe find a good spot to where I have access to wood and metal and rocks and, you know, all that stuff, and just find a really good place to call home. So we're gonna go ahead. I'm going to start down at the bottom side, so we're going to go to like 9020, and we're going to head all the way back up, and I'm going to kind of just bring you guys along. So let's head down there. I'm going to start at Green Tower. We'll head our way back up, and I'll bring you guys back. All right, so here we are. We're down here at Green Tower, and Green Tower has always fascinated me just because of these water inlets that they have here. There's a lot of really good locations that I think, at least, there's a lot of really good land to build here. You know, I don't know how building on top of this platform is going to be, but you know, it's not bad. Oh gosh, why am I yawning? This is not the time to be yawning, Drax. This is unprofessional yawning time. But yeah, I always really find these islands pretty cool and building along here, but I don't think I want to build along the coast. I think we definitely want to go inland, but this Green Tower is definitely really, really cool. Now, our buddy Jobless Gamer, Garrett, Garrett. I call him Garrett. He's built right over here. Just got a little tiny little house. He's got a nice little waterfall too, which is not bad. But if we follow this river, I don't like how the river turns color. Like, that's really weird. But, you know, there are some beautiful places up here along the river. Too bad. Ooh, there's a Sarco. He's actually, you would never see him. That's kind of crazy. Is he going to come in? No, he's not coming for me. But yeah, there's a lot of really flat area over here. There's a Parasaur. And then it opens up into a mighty big open spot. Now this is just like Bronto Valley or whatever. So we're not real far away. Poop City's just in those trees in front of us. So I'm going to continue to fly up here and see if we find anything cool. I am going to bring you guys along. Now this little mountain right here is not bad. There's no metal on it, but it is a high spot. But it's, you know, nothing fantastic. Come up this coast. This is a nice little inlet as well. Like, I don't know. It's just pretty nice. There's no other water access or entrance except for the one, and that's not bad. Let's see. You know, living next to one of the caves like I did in the last map, it was actually really a lot of fun and really cool. But I don't think I'd want to do that again. I think that would be a little much. It was nice and not nice because I could walk into it and I could get metal and, you know, some obsidian and stuff like that, but it wouldn't respawn that often. Now this mountain is also a mountain. Yes, I know this mountain is also a mountain. Is totally not a normal thing that anyone would say. But this is the river, I do believe. Yes, it is. So this is the one I wanted to check out. There's actually a couple waterfalls on this river. So we're going to come down. We're going to start at the mouth and work our way in. So there's the mouth. We fly in. We see another waterfall that looks really cool. And then up here, we actually, like, there's a lot of Spinos along here. I've seen a lot of apex predators. Oh, there's a Bronto. That's cool. But yeah, there's a Spino, there's a Carno. You know, there's a couple of little dangerous spots. And being next to water wouldn't be a bad idea. But, you know, maybe this particular spot. Another waterfall that is absolutely gorgeous. Another Parasaur. I think I'm going to actually land right here and let my bird get some stamina back. He's a pretty fast little walker, too. Alright, and then if we just continue along, like, we're not far from the mountain right there, so this wouldn't be a bad spot. Ooh, that's actually really nice. Not very flat, though, so we might want to keep that in mind. Another waterfall. Now, this waterfall is really cool, if you ask me. Just the amount of rocks and foliage that are built up into it. And then we come into this little creek, and this little creek has got a really nice area, too. Like, this wouldn't be bad. I wonder... Could you, like, actually, let's fly up here a little bit. Build a house over the creek? Like, how cool would that be? I feel like that would be pretty darn neat. I don't know, though. Like, it's relatively flat here. It's, like, really flat here. Let's see, what's on top of this little guy right here? Just a little ridge? I actually really like this area. And there's a Spino just stuck in a rock. Got some deep water. Got, you know, some apex predators around. And if we just continue up, oh, look, big, huge fight. T-Rexes, mammoths, saber-tooths, dimorphodons, scorpions, stegos. You name it, there's a death battle going on, man. There's, like, Argentavises, all kinds of stuff. Now, this is not a bad spot either. Like, this is relatively flat, and it's really, really open. This might not be a bad spot to go in either. Just kind of flying around, checking everything out here. There's a nice little valley over here. I'm going to open it up and see where we are on the map here. Oh, we're kind of far up. This might actually all end up to be snow, which could be really cool. Like, I don't think I would mind living in a snow biome. I think that would actually be pretty darn neat, if you ask me. Let's go ahead and check out this beacon here. Really? 2 compass blueprints in one. 2 compass blueprints. Guys, that's the worst luck ever. But yeah, if we continue up the river here, like, this is a really flat area. I really kind of like this. We could easily like build up here, run water down. I don't think we could get very far with like a boat or anything like that, but you know, because we couldn't traverse the waterfalls that come up here. We're just going to continue our way upward. Another little waterfall, another Spino. So there's definitely a lot of Spinos along this river, and that's kind of what you would expect, right? Is to see Spinos along the river, right? Now I could do building in like a little bit stranger of an area, something a little more harder to build into. Did we come down the same way? No, we didn't. All right, we're still good. This is not a bad. It's not entirely flat. Another Spino. This one's pretty flat too. Like, this is not bad. Got a lot of stone around. There's a mountain there. There's probably some metal and stuff on that mountain too. Quite a few trees around, and then we have ocean access. Now this is the waterfall that I've always liked and kind of wanted to build on, but never did. The first public map that I ever logged into, I seen a really cool water building built into the waterfall, and the guy had built it like up, and he had like different rooms on different levels and stuff like that. And I thought that could be really, really cool to try and emulate that. But it also seems like it would be really, really hard to be able to get up to that location. But, I mean, if you had to stare into this all day, like, I'm assuming that once you... Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Ouch. Tony, I guess we touched a bit of water. Are you flying under? Well, no, that's just your shadow. Okay. Come here, Tony. Tony? Tony? Tony! Come here, Tony. Oh, man. How about you land somewhere, dude? Go land somewhere. You're not going to do it. Yo, you're going to land back over there? For real? Like, I just came from there. But yeah, I think this would be a really cool spot. It's really pretty. But, you know, I don't want to settle for a spot that I've looked at for a long time. And I know that there's actually been other people on the map that have built into this location. Can I seriously not jump that? That's a shame. I think someone said that DMAC actually built into this spot last map. So, you know, that's something I don't want to, you know, I don't want to redo stuff again, but, you know, that is really pretty. I got to admit, that is just an absolutely beautiful spot. Now, I kind of want to check out this mountain. I've never actually been up here to Red Tower and checked it out. I've seen it in a few videos. I think this is where they summoned the Brood Mother, I think is what it is. And I want to check out and see how fertile this mountain actually is when it comes to the great thing of metal and obsidian and, you know, whoa. I have never seen that before. I have never ever seen a black square like that. That's actually really weird. All right. Yeah, that's a little creepy. I don't know that I've ever seen anything like that. But if we come up here, so I'm seeing some metal, which is really good. Metal. Here's some obsidian. So it definitely has both. But I want to check out this tower up here as well. Let's see. Oh, wow. Look at all the metal up here, actually. Oh, somebody's left a little box. Let's check this out. I wonder what's in the box. A lot of crystal and a lot of stone. All right, well, it looks like somebody took a trip up and did some cool mining stuff. Yeah, this is actually a really cool spot, too. I don't know that I would build up here, but it is definitely a cool spot. But I'm going to fly around for a little bit more. I'm going to try and find something, and once we kind of pick a spot and settle down on it, or at least get a general idea, because I kind of want to wait until the snow biomes come in and you know, see what they're gonna look like too, because they could be really, really cool. Where we at? Yeah, we're like smack in the heart of snow biome country. So, all right, give me a second. I'll be back. All right, we got another blue drop here. I figured I'd check it out and just see what it is on camera with you guys. A metal foundation. Nice. It's not the greatest thing. All right, let's fly away. The guy was getting beat up by some ants. All right, so one thing, you know, that I want to do this season, and I kind of want to make it a little tough on myself, you know, I kind of want to have a struggle, and I want to just have like a little bit of a challenge, right? Because what is a game without a little bit of challenge? Like if I'm just, you know, coasting along and just having fun and doing whatever, you know, there's a possibility that I could get burnt out relatively quickly. Now, if I am doing something that I can have a little bit of challenge with and everything, you know, that kind of makes things a little more interesting. It might get old, but, you know, we can always move. So I'm kind of thinking like my base location is going to be somewhere up here. Now, let's fly up a little bit and I'll show you guys like a bird's eye view almost. All right, so we've got mountain there, mountain there, mountain there. I think that's the volcano. There's that little mound there, I think is the cave. There's all kinds of spots around here, right? Water is not close. Like the closest water is like just past that tree line before that little mountain right there. That is the closest water. So this water is going to be a huge struggle up here. I'm going to have to focus on water tanks. No real irrigation is going to be necessary or possible. So I'm going to have to focus on getting a lot of water tanks up and storing a lot of water and just using that over the time. I'm actually going to go Gamma 3 here. So that's going to be a little bit of a challenge. There's quite a few trees around. Like, I don't think trees are going to be too big of a problem. But, like, up here, you know, there's not many. If I go down into, like, one of these areas, it becomes way more populated. But if I built, like, right here, like, this does not seem like a bad little spot. It's relatively flat. I could build quite well, and I could get a couple of buildings going and everything. But, I don't know. I don't think I want to go ahead and pick a location until the biomes drop. Just because I have a feeling that I'm really going to like the snow biomes and really going to want to build into one of those. My last base in Minecraft that I actually did was a snow biome base, and I love it. I love snow. I love the cold. I love it. It's like absolute my favorite stuff. Is this actually the chitin cave? It is. Awesome. Well, that's good to know. But yeah, I think what we're going to do is we are going to wait. I want to tell you guys that the whole left or right side of the map, I know. I've been there. I did a base over there. I don't necessarily want to build a base on the edge of that map because the coasts are like really easy. I think the temperature changes are not that extreme and everything. So, you know, I think it would be a lot of fun. Oh, excuse me. Oh, goodness. I would have normally muted there, but I didn't have my hands on the keyboard. So I don't actually want to build over there because that, you know, is going to be tough. Or not going to be tough. You know, I want to give myself a little bit of a challenge. But again, I do really want to see what these new biomes are going to hold for us and get into that as well. So besides that, I am working on a new script for Gore Brills. If you guys are interested in that, if you haven't checked it out, it's actually the main video on my channel right now. The main, when you come to my channel, it's that first video. If not, you can always search just Gore Brills. It's a lot of fun to do those, but it does take a little bit of scripting and a little bit of work because, you know, I want them to be good and I want them to be funny. So I am working on a new script of that. I have a couple of other scripts. Once people start getting their bases established, I am going to start to work on that stuff a little bit more. But yeah, so that's going to be it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Ark Survival Evolved. I know we didn't do anything too exciting, but, you know, we're in this state of perpetual waiting just for an awesome update and everything. So, all right, guys, my name is Drax. I'll see you in the next one.